Hello guys, welcome back with Wealthy Banda. Today I'll be reviewing with you a platform called DeFiLaunch. Now, DeFiLaunch is a crypto website in which you can actually look up for future project or new project. So if you're looking for a coin that's not available yet for exchange, this is the place to actually look for. Now, DeFi itself is actually a very new platform. It has been around only for a few months. But this is really what they are targeting. They are trying to help other projects to go ahead and launch on their platform. I'm assuming they're getting a percentage of the fee, which sounds about right. Probably getting a cut out of each launch in order to help these projects launch. Now, usually the target for them is a project that's about to launch in 3 or 4 days. They can come in here, do the pre-sale on a discounted rate. So let's say, for example, a new project or new website or new coin is trying to launch, and they believe their market cap from the get-go $100,000. They can come here and provide them the coin even for more discounted rate. Now, I want to highlight these projects are high risk, high return. So think about Shiba Inu. If somebody would bought Shiba Inu before, or those who bought it before it launched, they literally made more than 5,000, ABY by literally in less than a few months. So the return was just crazy. Of course, this is assuming the project work. If the project is doomed, there's no point of it, right? And my recommendation, if you're going to invest here, check each and every one of these projects. Make sure it's actually worth it. If it is not, just don't put your money in. Now, this is not the only use actually of the DeFiLaunch. They have also something called bulls. I'm going to go through them, but I want to focus on how can you actually invest in one of these projects. Now, let's take a view on the pre-sale. So this is the pre-sale page. Right now, they have only one project that's available, that's active. They have another one coming on in a few days, which is actually great. And the only previous project they had was actually DeFiLaunch itself. So they made their initial coin offering on their own website. If somebody actually came in maybe a couple of months ago, they would be able to buy the DeFiLaunch coin on much discounted rate. You can see right now it's worth only $1.27. When they done the launch, they actually tried to target launching or making or selling $250,000 worth of the coin. And this is technically what they did. So they had a very successful launch from the get-go. Now let's see what these launches looks like. So this come in two mode. You can look at the night edition. I'm going to click on the Bikini Finance. Very interesting name. Now the sales goes on for 3 days. I believe it started earlier today. You can find a little bit of information about the project, the website, additional information, including social media. And if there's an audit report. They have an audit report, but it's not linked to. Now look at the right side, which is really important. This is what you take by actually investing early on. So anybody can come here, say, you know what, I'm going to go in and buy this coin right now, or I'm going to contribute. I can put money in or stack money in, and I'm going to get 2% discount on any amount I buy. Now they are having multiple additional tiers. If you are investing minimum of $500, you get 5% discount. Or if you're planning to start with $1,000, you get a 10% discount. So I can literally buy the Bikini coin for 90 cents instead of $1, which is what they believe their value is. Now again, it comes down to, do I believe this website have a potential? So I'm going to go in and click their website. Now, my recommendation, if a company or if a project doesn't have a website, just from the get-go, don't invest in it. If they don't seem to have a very clear objective of why people should be investing in them, also, I don't think it's worth the risk. Now, Bikini Finance seems to be as a traditional exchange swap, something like Sushi Swap. Again, there's so many exchanges out there. It really comes down to, are they going to be powerful enough, able to bring enough people in or not? This is really what it will come down to. So I'm going to go to their website. Now, the website of Bikini Finance seems to be user-friendly, very easy to check. And again, looks a lot like any other exchange for me. Of course, you cannot do any exchange. You cannot use the VAL. You cannot make money just yet on the website simply because they haven't launched. Once the pre-sale is over, people will be able to come in here and exchange. Now, it's going to come down to really how much return they give me. If I come in here and I put my Bikini coins and I find a return of investment 100,000, I probably want to go ahead and invest, right? But if the return is 80% or whatever, I don't want to do it. I'm going to assume they're going to have a very lucrative prices from the get-go. Because even if they started with $250,000, they have to provide me a killer return of investment to start stacking my coins here. They have a referral program, 2%. Technically every website or project on the DeFi ecosystem, they have to have a Twitter and Telegram. Telegram is the main place for people to go ahead and chat with each other, talk, see how actually active the community is. And the Twitter is the best place. Actually, if any platform who doesn't have an active Twitter, just ignore it altogether because they see Twitter as the main platform. Now I'm going to go to check their Twitter. Again, if you're going to invest in any of these coins, check each one of them. Check how this look like. They have right now around 4,000 followers. They have some engagement. I'm not going to go through it right now. I'm just giving you an idea. I would check these. If I really believe it have a potential, I will go in and buy. Now, overall, what I like the most about DeFiLaunch is really the design, the look, the feel. It's very easy. It's user friendly. I would personally, if I find a project, I will keep an eye on a future project on DeFiLaunch. Now, I'm 50-50 on Bikini. I'm going to spend some time, check if actually I want to invest here. I have to spend some time on the social media, see the potential. Are they having really a good roadmap, white paper? I didn't read their white paper yet, so I cannot really speak for it. But they have been audited, so that's a good news. Now, go back to the Presale. Let's go into, for example, one of the coming one, 5table. If I click on 5table, they have a website supposedly. If I click on it, they don't really have a website. It's bringing me back to DeFiLaunch. This is usually a bad sign. I wouldn't invest, for example, on 5table if November 30 come, unless they have a website and they have a good objective, etc. Right now, they are saying they are going to focus on stable coins. Sounds good, but if I cannot even find your website, your white paper, etc., what am I investing in? So for me, from the get-go, I don't like what I'm seeing with the 5table. Now, this is only one area of the DeFiLaunch. The other part that you can actually make money immediately with DeFiLaunch is not buying coins, but actually their pools. Now, you can stake cryptocurrency. The main purpose of staking cryptocurrency in these places, I want you to think about mining cryptocurrency. A lot of us know that in the past, if you want to go, invest or make money from Bitcoin, what you're going to do is you're going to buy a bunch of computers, crazy machines, and stack them and start running them all in order to do a lot of computing. Now, the algorithm of actually doing this in the Binance Smart Exchange have changed. Actually, even on the other network, everybody moving from proof of work to proof of stacking. What this really means is I can put money in. The more money I put in, I can mine against these currencies or the money I have in the pool. And this is why they are actually able to pay 88% APY. They are looking for more liquidity. Right now, they don't have much liquidity, only 200K. It's considered very small, $214,000. And 88% APY is not bad, especially if you are getting it for your own currency. Now, the thing I honestly am not catching with why DeFiLaunch is doing this, they have their own cryptocurrency. If I'm actually doing mining here, they are not giving me the option to mine against their own cryptocurrency, which is really weird. They only allow me to get the BUSD, which is stable coin. It isn't bad. I would actually consider it because BUSD is a very stable and very solid coin. It will always be equal $1. It's a good way for me to make money out of it. But it comes down to, do I expect the DeFi coin going to go up or down? This is a major thing. Right now, the market cap of the DeFiLaunch is a little bit over $1 million, which is still very small. As I highlighted, they are pretty new. I don't know how much marketing they're planning to do. The one thing I can say really good about the DeFiLaunch is the partnership. They have partnership with BabySwap, ABSwap. These are platforms that are very stable on the network. I can literally go in and mine DeFiLaunch. And this is really what I'm going to do. If I want to get more DeFiLaunch, why would I go ahead and buy it when I can just take my other coins and stack it and make money out of it? And I'm going to show you guys in a future video how to do this on the other platform. Now, another thing I actually like it more here is the farming. So I can actually give them DeFiLaunch with BUSD, and now I'm making 407. Because BUSD is a stable coin, this makes a lot of sense for me. Now, the only thing I may use in the DeFiLaunch, aside from probably buy cryptocurrency in future projects, is actually this one. 400 return of investment with your own cryptocurrency and just a bunch of BUSD is actually good. It's not the best. If I'm doing it on another platform, I can get 100 all the way to 1,000 depending on the platform, but it is still considered a very decent amount. I'm going to go check their Twitter. As I highlight, they are still new. They have a little bit over 5,000. How much engagement they have? It's not huge. 4 people are tweeting or commenting. It's still too small. Again, it comes down to really how they gonna plan to go forward. It's nice that they are making partnership, but partnership alone is not enough. You want to get the audience. You want to get people in. How well they gonna be able to do this? This is really what will come down to. Now, you can also, if you have a new project, if you have a cryptocurrency and you want to launch it, okay, this is the place to get started. They're actually allowing anybody can go ahead and bought the project, submit it for them, and they're going to evaluate it for you. Now, considering that the previous project actually launched successfully, which is DeFiLaunch, and Bikini seems to be on track, I think they are a very good place for people who are considering it. I don't know what the fees is if you want to actually go ahead and launch your cryptocurrency, but you probably want to do something like this. Like right now, they are saying they already raised $300,000 for Bikini Finance out of 321, and that's crazy. It's like, yeah, I mean, they are doing a very good job early on. They already bypassed the target by 107. I think actually, yeah, 300,000, and their target was, I think, 250K or 270. So I'm not really sure, but they already bypassed their target. It shows that they were able to do a very successful launch as is. Now, the tiers here is benefit and requirement. Okay, so that's actually good news. So what you can see here is if you hold the DeFiLaunch, you can get percentage off, which is not a bad thing. I can get 2% off if I hold X number of DeFiLaunch on the pre-sale. So there's another benefit of holding the DeFiLaunch, or why you should be buying the cryptocurrency, is you can get more discount on the pre-sale. So if I'm going to buy a pre-sale, I can get the cryptocurrency for less. Overall, I like the concept, but I think they need to have their own exchange. Right now, the exchange of the cryptocurrency is not taking place on the DeFiLaunch. Are they going to establish one? I can't really speak for it. Now, my overall view of the DeFiLaunch, I think they are up to a good start, but I think they are very short from being the next big thing. Honestly, I don't see a lot of benefit of buying their cryptocurrency at this time. Like, I may mine some of them on Abe or Baby Swap, but I'm not going to put money in and buy their cryptocurrency itself because they are still considered very small. They don't seem to be doing a lot of promotion or a lot of ads. It's very important for this project to try to make as much noise as possible. The more noise you can make, the more people will pay attention, and the more likely they can make more money. So this is really what it comes down to. Yes, they have a good concept, they have a good website, but unless they are able to show me, hey, we got too many cryptocurrencies here that's launching, will I really want to invest? This is what it comes down to. Now, I may hold the minimum just so I can get some discounts if I found a good project here. Like, I'm 50-50 on Bikini. Do I want to say I have a gazillion Bikini coin? I don't know about it. It's like, doesn't sound good. It's like, what you doing? I have a bunch of bikinis, right? So this is like, again, I understand they are running out of names. Take into consideration that more than 13,000 cryptocurrency out there. So there's just too many. Any name you can think of, there's probably a cryptocurrency out there with that name. So I can see why they're coming with a Bikini Finance. God knows what we're going to see next, right? But overall, if the platform or if the project looks good, I will take a risk on it. I'm going to honestly spend some time today, look at the Bikini Finance. If I think they have a potential, I may buy a bunch of them just to stack them. Once they go public, if the price jump and 20%, 30%, I would sell because my target's really making money out of it. Or if they are giving me a really high return of investment. Let's say I bought my Bikini coins and I get return of investment 1,000%. Oh yeah, I'm going to buy more bikinis, right? So there is a potential. I can't really, shoot the project early on. Overall, this seems to be up to a good start. My recommendation is keep an eye on DeFiLaunch. If you find a project that you think it's promising, you are more than welcome to invest. Don't invest money you cannot afford to lose. Always keep that in mind. These are a fresh project that may go up or down. So always keep that stuff in mind. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe if you are not a subscriber. I'm planning to review more and more crypto platform in the incoming months. I want to show you guys the potential of how much money you can make literally with crypto. Not buying cryptocurrencies and just holding on them, but also what other new project out there. What is the potential? There's a lot of potential with the cryptocurrency. And to be honest, when we compare this to traditional investment, it just there's so much potential. I'm making 5-6% on some of the project I'm investing in real estate or in peer-to-peer lending, etc. When I compare to this to 400% here or 1000% elsewhere, the chances is I should consider taking the risk with some of these projects. Thank you guys and stay tuned with Wealthy Panda.